Alrighty ho, folks. We are back out here on the old hard water. And we are on the old Portage Lake. Yep. Got just a few fish here. Oh, yeah, there's a monster portage. There's a portage monster right there. When we caught before, this was probably about 8 inches. I got a minnow down here. A blue, they call them. Big minnow. Not going around with little fish. I want to try to catch a big one today, so. Got the Dally Belly down there. She's chilling, using the big Garmin out of my kayak. I just got on. Oops, there's another one. I just got on to this little clam tungsten. Another monster. Oh, this little guy here. Little clam. I don't remember what to drop, but it's an orange something rather than electric chicken. Again on that little new plastic that they got out from clam. So that's the story so far. Let's see if we can catch something bigger. Something chasing the minnow a little bit, I think, but it's gonna take a pretty big fish to eat the minnow. They're biting pretty good. When I first got here, they weren't biting real well. Now all of a sudden, they're starting to bite pretty good. I don't know if they got my plastic. Nope. According to the fishing and Solinar, hunting and fishing and Solinar app or whatever, there was supposed to be a midday bite. Oop, I still got my graph on there. It was supposed to be, yeah, about an hour ago she was started, but let's get back down there. I brought my glasses today so I can actually see what I'm doing. Went out and did a little bluegill fishing yesterday. Caught some little perch, a couple bass, and one small bluegill and then one 8 1/4 inch bluegill. Oh, that was a nicer fish. I didn't record nothing though. I was using the underwater camera and it was very, very difficult to see because of just the sediment floating around in the water. It's like super clear, so I could probably put the camera down, which I might do eventually here. Should figure out where I want to put it. Some of them will chase it up pretty far, but they don't want to bite it usually when they come up that high, they'll bite when they're really looking to eat, but there's about, I don't know, 8 inches of good ice out here. There's a couple side-by-sides and a couple quads out here and a snow dog running around, so it's pretty good ice out here. Oh man, there said that one was just, I don't know, he was just sucking on it or something, but giving it a kiss because there was a bite there, but I had to have him 3 or 4 times already where there was a weight on my bait, but on the rod tip, but set the hook and there's nothing there, so they're just mouthing it a little bit. I'm hoping for some bigger fish today. This lake's been known to have some pretty good perch in it. I've seen really big ones in here. Never caught any really big ones. Biggest I caught in here is probably about a little over 13 I caught, but you can get them 17 inches out of here, 18 inches out of here every winter. The people get them out of here that big every winter. If you're lucky. Oh, there's a decent one. Yeah, probably 7 or 8 inch here. Feisty little fellers. At least there's something biting. Minnow's probably pretty much there just for attraction, I would say, because most of the fish I'm catching right now are not going to eat that minnow. There's another one. Another Portage monster. This is one of those lakes where it's a spot on the spot type of thing. You know, you gotta be just, if you're 15, 20 feet off their spot, you're not catching big ones. You catch a lot of little ones, but generally won't catch a lot of big ones. And you get to the right spot. You get to that right spot and you'll catch them, but no. Nibble, 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 nibble. That Papa dog. Oh, good girl. Oh, good girl. Oop. That didn't pop over there. Get up out of your way a little bit, boo. Oh, I'm in my other line and he got away. Alright, let's see what we got here. Oh, it came back around. Yeah, it came unhooked all by its little self. How about that? I thought I had a fish on the minnow. Nope. Psych. You thought you had a bite. We seem to be in Dinksville. Yeah, a little better one. I think he's in this bait too again. Yep. Keep catching that feisty minnow. Feisty minnow. Dang it, dang it, dang it. I can feel him ticking it. Come on, big fishy. I mean, I can't get comfy down there, puppers. Can't get comfy. I get that sometimes. I can't get comfy laying down either. Okay. Now they don't want to bite again. A 10-minute bite window. Fast and furious. Out the door. We're gone. Still a bunch of fish down there, but they just don't want to nibble at the moment. Just running straight plastic, no meat on it. Yet. Something's coming way up after it. Oh, we had one and we lost it. Oh, the jig came off. Oh my God. No. The split ring opened up on me. Only one of those jigs I had too. I was going to go buy another one. I never did. Son of a... I don't know how... It doesn't look like it's open though. Damn it. That bums me out. Damn. It was a one of a kind in my arsenal. Dang it. I don't have anything quite like it. Definitely have to go get a couple more of those. Guess I should tie all my jigs on, but sometimes it's easier just using these quick snaps. But that's not the first time I had one of them things come off of here either, so. It's called the bolt minnow. It doesn't tell you how long it is. It's about 3/4 of an inch or an inch long. Let's see if this works as good as that orange polka dot thingy. I sure hope so. I'll be bummed not being able to fish with that thing now. That sucks. Pisses me off that it fell off of there. Jig color might not matter, but it might. We'll find out. There's some fish down there. Let's see if one of them will bite it. Same plastic though, with different color head. Come on, fishies. Well, if they start biting again, I'll get back on here. Okay, we just tied on, or hooked on this clam, white and orange. They epoxy drop. It's okay. It's just somebody banging around in their shanty, pupper dog. Seems like the fish are no longer as hardcore as they were for that other jig. So I'm definitely going to have to look into trying to get some more of those. Way on bottom. Must be. Yep, there I am. There's some fish down there, but not like there was a few minutes ago before I lost that jig. That makes me mad. A couple little bites on the minnow, but we might wind up moving. Try to find some bigger fish. There's fish here, but they're not big. So we might wind up moving to a new locality. Sometimes they just want to sitting still, but see there, that one hit it just sitting still. He thumped it pretty good, but I don't know if it was a bigger fish or not. But he wanted it just sitting still. Sorry about that. Get a little sniffly nose. Some of them wind up moving. Some of them just wanted sitting still. So I don't know. We're getting a little bit of snow out right now. Where am I? Might be a little bit too high up, I don't know. of them want to come up for it, but they don't bite. Oh, girl. There's something on it. Let's just pause it, see if it bites it when it's sitting still. Oops. Something had a hold of the minnow. What? What you want? Hmm? What you want? What do you want, puppy dog? Get some lovin's, huh? Those scratchies? What do these fish want? The jig that I lost. That's what they want. See? Color can be everything. I went from catching fish, quite a few fish. They were small. I was catching them. Now, it's hard. I can hardly get a bite. Same size jig. Same, yeah, not, well, kind of the same color. It had orange in it, but yeah. The other one, I just, yeah. I'll have to try to get some more of those. Come on, fishies. Tell them fish to bite, Al. Huh? You tell them fishies to bite? Bite daddy's hook. Might try putting on a gulp. Gulp and gulp gulp. I brought my gulp minnows. That don't work, we'll go to a waxworm. All my red spikes went to cocoon already, or pre-fly mode, or whatever you want to call it. Hard cased. You can still use them because they're juicy. They're not like dead dried up. They're still alive. They're just in transition. That's what they do before they become a fly. You put them in a box in some in a warm area, they'll hatch. I've had them hatch before in a little container right from the bait shop. Need to sit out. And next thing you know, there's flies buzzing around in it. Well, the minnow's pretty active. Not much down there, though. There's something close to the minnow, but got fish coming up. Just slightly twitch it. Maybe they want that. I don't know. Well, maybe we'll just let it sit still. And my shaking twitch it. They're still not liking it. It's the wrong color. Same plastic. Different color jig head. Different color jig head. Crazy. If anybody says color doesn't matter, well, they wrong. Might not matter sometimes, but sometimes it does. As you can see, I went from hammering them till the fish just disappeared. Now they come up and look at it. Now they just come up and bail out. I gotta try something different. I guess I'll keep switching up until we get something, until we find something that they hopefully like again. I don't know. I think it's the collar of the jig head. Maybe we'll try a stupid. Maybe we'll try the old everybody's favorite Wonder Bread. I'm not a huge Wonder Bread fan. I don't usually do too good on Wonder Bread, but sometimes I do. I'm just gonna rifle through some colors here until we find ice is talking. Can we find one that works? If not, we'll try something bigger. Bigger to bigger to bigger. Sometimes they want something bigger. Who knows? They're fish. I can't read their mind. They probably don't even know what they want. Where do they have that? Oh, it's gonna go here now. Right here. Yeah, I guess we'll go back to this one. This one might be a little bit bigger though. Let's try going to the smaller size. These are the clam swirl drops. The other one orange or chartreuse and orange or something. Started using these ones a few years ago, about 4 years ago, and the bluegill loved them. Got a lot of nice bluegill on them through the ice. Alright, can't hang on to nothing today, can't see. Even with my glasses, I'm having a hard time seeing. It's got a bigger eyelid on it. Jeepers, I can't even fit it through there. I don't know if it's going to fit in the small one. Just bending the crap out of it. I guess it doesn't want me using that one. Fish on. Uh-oh. What's that? Something going on. Oh no! Dang it. That was a big fish, whatever it was. It was bending the rod over and taking. Look at the mark on the screen. That was huge. That might have been a walleye. That one's too small. big fish. Wow. That was cool. Shucks, guys. It might have been a walleye. I don't know. It was a big mark on the screen. Where's that snow coming from? Through this vent hole? Or the front? I have no idea where the bait's at. I think it's at 12 foot. I think. Oh, we got something. We got 2 pound test. I don't know if this is a walleye or a pike or what. Let me get this rod out of the way here. Whatever it was we cooked before must have came back. If you're recording, yep. Whoa, 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 where are you going? This must be a pike. I hate dealing with pike. There he goes again. Oh! He come off? Yep. Oh. Son of... It was a little teeny scale on the hook point, but son of a gun, man, that was a fight and a half. That was awesome. I don't know what that was, but it was big. Let's try that again. Come here, you squirmy little fricker. I'm pretty sure it was a... God dang it! Freaking minnows. Pretty sure that was a pike, but just by the runs it was taking. It was pretty sick. 2 pound test. Vicious. The strongest line on the planet as far as I'm concerned, man, when it comes to ice line. And all 2 pound test. And the line didn't break, the fish just came off. So, I don't know what happened. Again, I don't think I got a good hook set on it either, so. Here I am dinking around trying to find a tungsten, and I'm missing monsters. I don't know what to put on. I don't have nothing that compares to that other jig head. I don't know what to try. I don't know what to try. I guess we can go with a... See, that thing, whatever that was, a fire tiger color. So, we can get this on there. That was crazy, Ellie. You know what it was, but I wanted to see. Never even got a chance to see what it was. I now know why it was so hard to something on this thing again. To get this thing out here yesterday with no glasses. Where'd that thing go again? I lost me old, my bait. I lost my bait. Let me put on a gulp. Stinky little gulp. I don't know what happened to my plastic I had. But, whoa, got gulp juice going everywhere. Gulp juice overflow. I guess it could have been a really big perch too, but I don't know. The problem with these gulps is they're gonna be so long and this hook so short. Alright, let's try this again. I hope you guys seen that fight, because that was pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. What the heck? Smells like gulp in here now. It's all over my boot. A bunch of fish down there. Nothing biting my jig. I have confidence in these color baits too. I've caught lots of fish on these swirl drops in this color. Oh, piece of chow minnow. You might think I didn't get his air bladder, evidently. I see this nose coming in through. Well, I just kissed the jig. I could just feel a little tick in the rod through the line. And that's mono, by the way. Yeah, it's really sensitive. This is a ice mono as well. 2-pound vicious. Excellent line. I do have a few smaller minnows in there. I could put just a regular live minnow and I could through the loop or something and put it back down. But I'm going to try to put a different kind of bait on. Get rid of this gulp. Oh, there it is. Let me just throw a couple waxy worms on there. Got it right here. I'll just go with the one. And you bite the head off of it. See that? I bit the head off of it. This is what I do when the fish are real finicky. And you just thread your hook on through where the head was. Give it a little squeeze. Toss it in the hole. And down it goes. Yep. Earthquake, Alibaba. It's okay. He's just the guy pulling the sled. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's all right. Oh, there's one. Oh man, he came off too. How am I losing all these fish? That one just came in and put this Schwammer hammer on it. That's what I like. And I whiffed, he'd come off. Darn it. It wasn't no monster fish, but it was a fish. First one on had on a jig since we lost lost the other jig. They're awful picky. That's for sure. Not all of them. That last one, he hit it hard. Looks like there's something out through their minnow again, too. I don't know why you just let it sit there. There's one on it, looks like. Oh yeah, there's one on it. I don't know how far he'll chase it up, but we'll see. Not far enough, evidently. It's coming up to it, though. There's a couple coming up to it. Like 10, lower 10 foot, 10.5 feet down. Make sure my waxy's still on there. Oh yeah, I think it's shorter than it was. Maybe not. I think it just shrank up in the cold. It happens. Man, I wish I wouldn't have lost that big fish. That would have been awesome to get that through the ice. The runs it was making was probably a pike, but I really wanted to see it. Never even got a chance to get a visual on it. But it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. While it lasted. This is the jig I caught my big bluegill on yesterday. It was in 18 feet of water, just a muddy bottom. I just mostly saw perch most of the time we were out there, but a couple hours before dark, started seeing bluegill swim by, and they wouldn't bite. They'd come look, they couldn't look. When they'd look, but they wouldn't bite. And finally got them to eat on a piece of with a red plastic. And I might try that with these perch too. I don't know. We'll see. This don't work. Catch some more. I'll have to try something. I went through that little, whatever it's called down there. Little clam bait, another little clam bait. Yeah, I don't know. That other bait was working so good. And they just shut off once I lost it. If I put the camera down it, maybe see it, but I don't have a magnet to where I can grab it. I think I have a kind of magnet, and I could drop it down with some kind of magnet, but I don't have any kind of magnet in the shanty. There's something. Not very big, but it's something. Oh yeah, a monster perch. Monster perch. Try it. That's a Portage monster. There's a lot of little ones in this lake, that's for sure. No doubt about that. It's got direct access to Lake Michigan, so you get some big ones that come in here. Sometimes you can get them by just lifting like I did that last one, but I'm still bummed about that fish, that big fish on that ultralight. That was fun. I love the peel and drag. Zippy-doo. There's some nice walleye in here. There's pike in here, of course. Rock bass. Supposed to be some crappie. I'm sure there's crappie in here somewhere. There's big bluegill in here. Something coming, I think. Let's see, he's on the minnow. Not on the minnow yet. And there was fish constantly till I lost that jig. Now it's not so much. That's kind of weird. It's crazy. Crazy. Quite a few people out here today. It is a Saturday, so it's the first Saturday of good ice. There's a ton of people out here today. I'm gonna get dragon by over here. Yeah. I was gonna go farther to the south, but there was a couple holes just behind me that were like there was some fish market in there, so I just decided to set up here. You can always jump around a little bit too, but you know. we'll see. It might pick up again towards evening. I got a ton of baits I can try too, so. Well, looks like the camera's picking up pretty good light in here. It's kind of dark in here, not my headlight ain't on, but I think you guys can still see pretty good by the way it looks in the camera. There was one following it. Oh, the old gas auger. Do you have a cordless drill in your tackle box by now? Well, some of them just don't want to follow. This one's following pretty good. At 11 foot right now. Oh, he's going back down. I've had enough of this crap. Mine was caught on the ice. And then I might change up and put a smaller minnow on. We're just not sure they're jig head. Sons of bitches. Yeah, I'm not gonna torture you folks, so I'm gonna just pause it here. If I start catching fish again, we'll start the video back up again. Peace out. See you soon. Come on, fishies. Don't be so picky. Let's see if we can find a different kind of bait or something to put on. Different kind of plastic. I don't know, like I said, I don't know what happened to that other little... of course I can keep the pack out. That other little guy. This little guy. Let's see if we can get rid of this. Let's go to this little purple feller. This is that June bug color. It's a DMR and Freedom Baits. The labels wore off, you can't see, but it's June bug. It's purple. Got quite a few bluegill on it over the summer. Let's see if we can catch a perch on it in the winter. Okay, I think we're back. Battery died on me, so got a purple DMR down there. And that same jig head. I've had a couple come up and look at it so far, but no bites. Yeah, cast auger, boober. Yeah, they just don't seem to be interested in the DMR on here. You check it out, but they don't want to bite it. Yet. You guys really can't see much way down there. There's some fish on it down there, but They want no part of it to eat it. Minnow's getting a little crazy. Okay, let's do this. Take this little feller. I guess I could take this guy here that's floating. It's pretty big, but we're gonna pin him to one bar with this treble hook. Crikey's on a racket. Never used a gas auger. Just electric drill. I was making my own adapters for the drill to the auger before they were even on the market. Come on for the minnow head. You looked like you was cold. Are you cold? You shouldn't be cold. You feel a little cool. I can crank the heater up for a little bit. There we go. Make that noise stop too. Minnow head might be too much, but we'll see. It's a pretty big minnow head. Looks like there's something on the minnow. Make sure the drag's not too tight. In case it hits it and I'm not looking or something. You're alright, sweetie. You're a good girl. Trying to figure out how to get these fish to bite. Try the old perch talker. I think it just got whacked. That heater gets it cranking in here pretty quick, man. Alright. They ain't wanting this either. Many fish that are down there, they would have whacked it by now. So let's just take the head off. Found a crusty red spike. Ooh. You gotta be careful with them because they tear pretty easy. So, like I said, they're good scent. Color attractor. They're not the brightest red no more, but they're kind of wacky. With the old Presto Chargo, this thing does glow. Let's get her down there. Just a minute. This fish looking, but I ain't looking too enthused. Let me make sure this is charging. Yeah, it's charging up to 12%. These might be too big. But there's something big on the bottom. I put out one of them bigger jig heads to put this on. We could trim that on there maybe, but I could throw on ain't throwing a dinner bell on in a while. I can probably throw one of them on too eventually here. I mean, all kinds of goodies down in there. I don't have many of those left. I lost a lot of them to the pike. Alright, what are we going to put on here for bait? A couple of wackies? Alright, let's get back down there. I wish there were one of them big old fish that come through. I'm pretty sure that was a pike, but I'm not going to swear to it, but I'm pretty sure it was a pike. Pretty sure. Could have been an 18-inch perch too, I don't know. Never know. Never saw it, so. a couple little thumpy doos. Oh, I lost him. Yep. I got one wacky left on there. We'll see if it'll get us another fish. Might need some more, another whack somewhere around there or something. Give him a little more enticement. This rod has, I think it's 4-pound P-line copolymer ice line with a 2-pound leader of the same type of line. I'm trying to catch some more fish, Poppy, but ever since we lost that stupid jig, we can't catch hardly crap or doodle except for that big one that we had on the other rod. That was awesome. I wish I could have found out what that was. I'd love to have landed it. Because I'm pretty sure it was a pike. I thought it broke me off at first, but it didn't. Guy up there in the snowmobile. You're running out of propane in that thing. I don't know. Sure is kind of odd that they stopped biting when I lost that jig. Well, I should say. I've caught a few since then, but not much. There's fish down there, but they don't. Not real aggressive at the moment. This ain't working. That's the way you do it. Them fish ain't dumb. Yeah. Alright, let's go back to this thing. Minus the DMR. And back to the bolt action minnow.
New batteries in it. How to start a German ship.